this particular hospital and also train the people at the airport.
Last week, Health Secretary Pascal Kase raised concerns on the lack of local capacity to efficiently combat the prospect of Ebola in the country. This still remains as the current situation. At present, nothing tangible has been constructed at our air and seaports to tackle the prospect of Ebola. A worrying concern it may be, but the chances of that happening have been described as very slim. However, cure is always better than prevention. Today, the Health Department explained the country's defense mechanisms, such as the PNG Contingency Plan for Public Health Emergencies and international health guidelines set by the World Health Organization.
Yes, we do have a capacity issue, but the government has already started addressing it. We have what we call an health sector enhanced workforce plan in place. The best way to address this is to make sure that Ebola doesn't come here. That is why we are adamant that the core capacities that we need to build at Jackson's Airport and the seaport is done as a matter of urgency. And the structures that we put in place, meaning clinics, isolation facilities, and health personnel that are trained to detect Ebola even before it comes out of the airport building.
Dr. Sibauk also confirmed that a funding of 500,000 kina has been allocated for its monitoring plans. At a regional perspective, World Health Organization representative Dr. Peter Van Maren explained that countries that have a route of entry to PNG, such as the Philippines and Singapore, including Australia, which have quarantine and monitoring facilities, will assist PNG as it doesn't have the required capacity.
The country is not completely lame. We do have expertise available that should be able to manage an Ebola case when it comes into the country. So what we need to make sure is that once an infected person gets into the country, we are able to mobilize whatever resources and expertise needed to deal with that at the very instant that this will happen, so that we will not end up in a situation like we have seen in West Africa, where not enough action was taken and the epidemic is allowed to expand very, very rapidly.
EMTV understands that the Health Department is placing emphasis on robust partnerships with all relevant stakeholders to protect PNG from a potential Ebola outbreak. The parties involved in today's conference will reconvene at a later date to put plans into motion.